happening, guys? How you doing? We're gonna have a little paint party today. I just thought I'd jump on to YouTube for an hour and get a little bit of painting work done. We're working on this big boy at the moment. This is a Hammerfall Space Marine bunker, and it's been worked on a little bit, and we've got some highlights, some gentle highlights on there at the moment. I'm probably eventually going to do some chipping on it, but I want to get a lot of the stuff blocked in at the moment. We've got to do a bit of metal work on there, and also get the kind of turret dialed in as well. So we're going to we're going to probably get some tape out and do a little bit of airbrush, stencil work, and all that good stuff, and yeah, try and get it dialed in a little bit more. So bear with me while we venture down that route and do that. So yeah, just thought I'd jump on here today rather than my normal Instagram. We're gonna jump on here and get some stuff done. So it's been a while since we've been on this platform on a live, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see how it goes with comments and those sorts of things. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in. I see you. Who's that? I think I've got to click on here. I can't even see who's in here. That's kind of crazy. But we are going to do a little bit of weathering work today on the Hammerfall bunker and get some metal work done. So we'll see how this goes. Hey guys, thanks for jumping in. It's going to be a little paint today. We're doing some weathering on a Hammerfall bunker, and we're going to try and get as much of this done. This is a big kit, so it doesn't really lend itself for kind of sub-assemble really. I've tried to sub-assemble it for as much as I could, but yeah, interesting kit. It's a big kit, with lots of like metal work and stuff like that on there. So it's going to be interesting to try and get all of this done. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting little part. How much does it cost, says Mr. Nobody? I'm not sure, dude, actually. I think this like costs like 50-60 bucks to start with, but it's a really nice little kit. I don't think it's very playable in game. It's not amazing, but for me it's just a nice bit of scenery to paint up and get done. But what's happening, gamer? It's Tinku. How you doing, dude? So we're yeah, we're going to try and get as much of this done today, but you'll kind of see, I'll show you in a second, there's lots of little metal bits in here that need it working on. So just on these guns here. Hi Tinku, how you doing? So yeah, just getting little details like that done, and other like metal bits, like the rivets down at the bottom. There's like little metal rivets down there that I'll probably do in metal as well. So yeah, it's a interesting little bunker, but we're gonna try and get as much of it done as possible today, and then yeah, we'll be good to go. Is there anybody else working on? What am I making? Hi, Cheaton. We're making a Space Marine bunker. So basically what this is a little bunker, and it has a big missile launcher on the top of it. Let me kind of put this together so you can kind of see what it looks like. there we go. That's what it looks like fully made. So yeah, that's it made. I've just got to paint it all now and get all this done. So yeah, it's a nice big kit and something fun. That is just a nice, like, easy lunchtime paint really for me. Not too crazy, but smash it. Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate it, mate. Hello, Army Maper. How you doing, dude? It's been a while since we've been on YouTube, and I haven't really been good on doing any new videos recently, so I'm going to try and get some more videos coming soon on stuff. What make are you doing? I am. What make am I doing? I don't understand that one, Army Maper. What diorama am I doing? I'm not doing any diorama. This is for a game called Warhammer. So this is to go with some Space Marines. So this is just a piece of terrain basically for Warhammer. So we'll be working on this and trying to get this looking good. Are those 3D printed pieces? These are not. These are. This is a kit called a Hammerfall bunker that you can actually purchase on Amazon right now. This would actually probably cost a chunk of money to print because it's so big. Still probably cheaper than what you can buy it from Games Workshop, but it would take a lot of resin and a lot of time. So this in plastic isn't too bad, to be fair. It's hollow underneath. You can kind of see it's hollow, but it looks super cool. And yeah, it's a cool little piece that you can take with your Space Marine army as a defensive fortification, and yeah, it pretty much rocks. I really like it. I think it's a nice little piece. Do you know a game called Foxhole? Don't think I do, Army Maper. I'll have to have a look at that. A Foxhole. What's the game Foxhole about? Is it a World War II game, or what's it? What's the setting of that game? We're going to get this painted up as well. I might have to look into that. Foxhole, okay. Sounds like a World War II or Vietnam or historical based game, but I might be wrong. Is anybody else out there hobbying at the moment or not? So that's all pretty much all of the little guns done on the side. So they're all done now. Yeah, it's like a World War II game, but everything is done by players. For example, supplies are carried by players. 2 factions are fighting one on a massive map, and the war is usually for 1 month. Wow, that's crazy. That sounds cool. Is it like a Dungeons and Dragons, but like in World War II? That sounds pretty cool. And the tank in the background looks interesting. Okay, which one? This one here? This is a Spartan assault tank. This is from a game called Horus Heresy. This is another Games Workshop game, and yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a nice big tank, but it's going to be painted the same way as these guys in the purple. So yeah, it's going to be painted that way. But yeah, it's a nice little tank. It's pretty big. It's 28mm scale, and yeah, it does a good job. But yeah, I'll be hopefully getting another video out on YouTube in the next few days, hopefully. I've got some stuff to do for Christmas, so that'll be nice. What's happening, Traitora? How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. We are painting or trying to get started on a Hammerfall bunker. And trying to get this all sorted out. I normally do my daily streams on Instagram, but Instagram and Meta are completely crazy today, and so we decided that I decided I'm going to jump on here and get this all done. So we're rocking and rolling on YouTube today, of which I probably should do more live streams on here anyway, because Instagram and all that stuff. It's Jason. What's happening, Jay? Yeah, Instagram is not been very good. I think it's actually down at the moment. So there's it's quite a bit going down. I was wondering why it came up Traitora. Yeah, it's you, mate, Traitora. It's alright. I should have known by that name, to be honest with you, dude. But yeah, I'm kind of giving this a nice quick paint job. Nothing major. It's just getting bits of silver. Let's see if I can do that. There you go. Bits of silver in there. Bit of white, bit of blue. Good to go. Bosh, done. But yeah, it looks like Instagram and Meta are having an absolute meltdown today. So I'm waiting on my wife to get off to the gym for a light workout. I'm waiting for my wife, then off to the gym. Nice, dude. Do you have a plan on doing any bigger dioramas like World War I trench with tanks? Because I think your skills, it would look pretty good. Thanks, dude. I'm going to be doing quite a large diorama, Army Maper. I'm not sure on trenches, but I know I'm going to be doing a 12 foot by 6 foot board, gaming board next year. Hello, Go For It Painting. How you doing? So yeah, I've got that project lined up, and I'm actually going to be doing that with a company called Krautcover, who I recently did a little review on my YouTube channel. They have been awesome, and they're going to help me with a lot of the product that I'm going to need for it. But I'm going to be a 12 foot by 6 foot table. Have a great paint job. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, you know, it's going to be a fun project, and I'm really looking forward to getting it done. But I've got to clear some space in my garage because it's going to be such a big project that it's going to need a lot of space. So that in itself is going to be a challenge for me to get some tables set up for me to do it all on in the garage. So yeah, but apart from that, nice big table. I haven't really done anything with trenches. I wouldn't mind doing eventually a 40k board based on something called the Siege of Vrax, which is a siege type game. That looks pretty cool and interesting. But as far as that goes, nothing planned as yet. So yeah, I appreciate the suggestion though, because I'm always looking for stuff to do, and do some stuff on. Maybe you can do a time lapse of you doing a diorama and then post a video about explaining how you did that diorama. Yeah, maybe setting up anything time lapse with small children might be a little bit challenging for me. But yeah, we'll see. It'll be yeah, something time lapsey might be kind of fun to do. But I appreciate the suggestions, Army Maper. Thanks, dude. Dude, I'm excited. I've got my table finished, got my fat mat. Now I just got to build my terrain, and my son and I can play. Dude, you're lucky. You're lucky. I'm waiting for William to be old enough so that I can do all of that with him, if he still wants to do gaming when he's older. We'll see, I guess. At the moment, he really wants to. We got all my Ultramarines out last night, and he's like, can we play with these? And I'm like, not at the moment, dude. We need to have a game. But yeah, he's excited. So he will, until he gets his first girlfriend. I know, yeah. I know. Well, yeah, he might be a proper grebo like me, and still do it when he's got a girlfriend. But then once he gets to university, it might be when the hormones kick in. I think it's when the hormones kick in. He might be like, nope, I'm taking a break. So we'll see how that goes. I got to get you back, Jason, into Horus Heresy and stuff. I've been really enjoying painting Horus Heresy recently. It's been super fun, and although I'm still got bolt action stuff to do, but it's nice to get back to doing some of this, especially after that. Did anybody watch that secret level thing on Prime yesterday? My son played from age 8 or 9 until 16, and came back at the age of 24. Hey, I'll be all right with that, man. Maybe by the time my son is that, Warhammer will be so mainstream that it won't be necessary for him to dip out. Dude, that secret level show was badass. It was good. I loved it. I remember when I was a young kid, I loved doing planes dioramas, and I would have so many mini planes that it would be completely filmed. Yeah, I loved it, Army Mate. But it was one of those things like growing up, and a big part of your childhood. It really is. So I loved it, and I'm hoping that my son enjoys it as well as much as I did, and then we'll be rock and rolling, really. He'll probably be poor for the rest of his life because he'll get into it. But saying that though, 3D printing is now such a big thing that I think that it might not be as much of a crazy drain on finances as it was for us, because it's a little bit cheaper to 3D print. He's learning to 3D print now at school, and he's 5. They've got like 3D printing lessons and classes and stuff, and I'm like, damn, that's going to be great. So hopefully he can continue that on and enjoy it. Dude, these are looking pretty cool. Just lots of painting, lots of silver at the moment, but just base coats. Base coats, base coats, base coats. It's the ugly stage, but I'm going to really heavy weather this as well, so it looks like it's, you know, proper been hammered. So that's going to be kind of fun. Doing some chipping and medium stuff, and yeah, all that good stuff. As for Horus Heresy, I have my 40k in Horus Heresy Death Guard on my desk for now. 90 infantry in one go for bolt action was fun, but I needed to switch paint-wise for now. Yeah, dude, totally agree. Trying to do something like that all in one go would just, it drains your enthusiasm. It really does. And I can't do that, you know. That's probably why I've got like 15 million different projects on the go. I'll pick something, do it, knock it out, bosh, thank you very much. And then yeah, and then that'll be it for me for a bit, and then I'll go back to something else. I like that, unless I'm really into something. So yeah, all good. I used to be able to click on the people here and see who was actually in here, but then it doesn't show me. Let's just see. No, it still doesn't. It's just, yeah, I have no idea who's in here. So if you're in here and want to say hi, please do so. I'm not being rude, I just can't see who's in the chat. So that Spartan tank over there is going to look good, all painted Emperor's Children. Yeah, I'm looking for it. I've got that Sicarian that I traded with you that I've made up as well. I'm just printing another 3D turret for it, the big one with the plasma gun on it, and then I'm going to be painting that up at the same time. So I'm going to do the Sicarian tank, and then 2 different types of turret for it, which would be nice. So just to give it a little bit of variation. I'm kind of excited for that as well, just to get 2 big tanks on the board. Nice. Yeah. Well, I think everyone pretty much runs a Spartan because everyone got the Horus Heresy box set pretty much for a start, so everybody builds it. But it's a nice tank. It's big. I didn't realise that. Have you got one, Jason, or not? I have 2. Of course you do. Of course you do. Bloody arms race with you. Hey, if you got any, I'm actually thinking of getting some more of those bikers, those Horus Heresy bikes that you again, I traded with you for. I think I'm going to get another box of them, so I got 6. I think them with swords and stuff, Horus Heresy, Emperor's Children swords and all that good stuff might actually look pretty cool as well. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if they carry them in stores, whether they're like direct order only or whatever. So we'll see. But Wasteland is a shite ton of them. I know, but that's his main game, dude. That's his main game. He doesn't play anything but Horus Heresy, so that's him. That's his baby. He wanted to buy some of my Ultramarines, my Horus Heresy Leviathan things off me, so. But he didn't want to pay for the postage. And down Australia, it's pretty rinky-dinky. Rinky-dinky. What's happening, Army Maper? Message redacted. Oh no. Is that the Inquisition? What? But yeah, no, that's a good shout, Army Maper, on the dioramas. I probably should do more dioramas. How many colours do you have in the storage? Because there's a lot of colours in the background. Okay, you want to have a quick little tour of the studio? Let me grab some. Let me just finish off this this little bit, and then I'll take you on a little tour of all of the colours that I use. I predominantly use at the moment 2 different manufacturers. I use AK Interactive. They're very good on military colours. So for a lot of my military style paintwork, I use AK Interactive. For a lot of my other stuff and just general painting stuff, I use a company called Pro Acryl from a company called Monument Hobbies. At the moment, yeah, so that's my main. Oh, it's right, dude. No worries. I was just being funny. Yeah, so they're the 2 main companies that I have got paints from. Although I do have some paints from a company called Scale 75. And let me show you. Okay, so we've got that over there is my the top ones up here where my fingers are Scale 75. It's just an airbrush collection up there. We've got some Vallejo military line, the second line down. We've got some washes from Games Workshop just on the 3rd one down. Then we've got some transparents from Monument Hobbies there, like glazy mediums from transparent colours, which are really, really cool. Or contrasty glaze type things. Fluorescents, and then a couple of other random lots there. And then in front of me, which is my go-to 9 to 5, over there, all of these lot up here, and here are AK Interactive American, German, and British colours for bolt action. We've got a little bit of German as well here from Vallejo. And then we've got my whites and greys. Oh, this is all Monument Hobbies metallics. And then right over here, we have, right close to it, we've got blues. Everything here is pretty much all Monument Hobbies. So yeah, I've got a full range of colours there. I do actually have another set just back here as well. All of this stuff up here is my weathering pigments and yeah, weathering, basing materials, and a little bit of a company called Too Thin Coats from my friend Duncan Rhodes. So that's my paints collection section type stuff, Army Maper. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, some cool stuff. But I've been painting for a while, and I I started with Games Workshop paints, and they were fantastic for what they were. But um, oh, is it okay? Oh, I just realized that you're probably filming this in the middle of the day because in Slovenia it's already dark outside. Yeah, I'm in America. I live in America, so I live in Florida, and it's a not beautiful day out there today. Nice blue sky and about 70 something degrees. So it's not, well, it was this morning, whether it's changed now or not, but yeah, it's very nice. All right, Jason, thanks, man. Wow, Slovenia. Your English is fantastic for Slovenia, Army Maper. So good job, dude. A lot better than my Slovenian. Yeah, I'm British, born. That's where my accent's from, but I live in America. Okay, that is pretty much most of the metal work that I want to do. There's going to be a little bit extra there. That's going to be white. That's going to be white. Let's do the big bit around the middle. Yeah, when I was in school, for me, Slovenian was harder language than English. Yeah, it's definitely, I think, one of the things that I've found from traveling around Europe and the world is I think that one of the reasons why English has been adopted as a language by so many people is that it does seem to be a lot easier to learn than other languages, which is cool. I've got no problem with that. But when I try and learn German or French or anything like that, it is very, very difficult for me to get my head around the fact that there is a masculine, feminine, and in some languages a neutral as well. So that's uh, that's pretty difficult for me sometimes. But okay. All right. Okay, so I think I'm going to get the gold out now, do a little bit of gold work. Not too much, because there's not that much on here that I want to do gold on. It's a bunker, it's not supposed to be, um, you know, rich with things, but also, you deserve more subs for this hard stream that you do. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I'm not really that worried about subs, to be fair, Army Maper. I just enjoy doing what I do, and I really do enjoy kind of painting. So for me, you know, so you can kind of see how nice that gold goes with the the kind of blue. But yeah, it's I just enjoy YouTube. I'm normally over on Instagram, Army Maper, so check out my Instagram as well. I'm normally streaming a lot more over there than here. But yeah, you're more than welcome to always pop in and say hello over there as well. Do a little bit of work on the turret. I don't think I'm on YouTube regularly enough for to get my subs up, unfortunately, but hey, I appreciate it. So there you go, and that's on the kind of turret top there. Let me see if I can get this light up. There we go. That's why it's a little bit dark. So yeah, it's just a nice combination of the four colors: the white, the blue, the metallic silver, and the gold. Just goes kind of nice. So. Excellent. Well, we're going to get this made, get this painted, and then think about weathering this. And we're going to probably use some sponge. So I like to kind of get some sort of sponge work as well. But another good product to use is my chipping medium. This stuff here. Vallejo chipping medium, really nice medium to put on there to spray and then sort of scrape off, and it gives you some nice kind of effects as well. So yeah, enjoying that. That's cool. And I think we're probably going to do some get a bigger brush and give this a little bit more metallic in here. Keep it up. Thanks, dude. Sweet, that's looking pretty cool. I'm just got to make sure I get all of the bits, and then the missile launchers are going to be just this kind of silver metal kind of color as well. So yeah. Oh. Well, we're going to probably wrap this up in a bit. Maybe a little bit more work to do on these, but yeah, we'll get probably a smaller brush, a little bit more of a tidy up. Also, do you know what is stop motion? Because my brother's doing it for a job, and I was into that when I was in school too. Do you know what? Stop motion's kind of cool. Yeah, we in England where I'm from, we have a company called Aardman that does stop motion movies, like Wallace and Gromit and Shaun the Sheep and stuff like that. And that's great. My son loves that. And yeah, I love stop motion stuff. It's very, very cool. So if you do that, then that's pretty awesome, man. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Very cool, especially with minis as well. If you do stop motion with miniatures, man, it can look really, really cool. Also, yeah, very cool, dude. I like that. Ah, thanks ever so much for everybody for popping in. I appreciate everybody saying hello. And I always love meeting new people as well on here. It's really good for that, for stretching across the world and allowing people to jump in and say hello when you wouldn't really have a chance to meet them in real life as well. So that's kind of cool. But right, I think I'm going to call it at that. Thank you ever so much for everybody for popping in. I appreciate it. Just to give you an idea, um, this is just some metal work that we've done. Some silver, a little bit of gold on the top there, just to get some base colours on here, and also getting some base coats on the turret pieces as well. So going to call that a day. Thank you ever so much for everybody for popping in. I really appreciate everybody that stopped by and said hello. Take it easy. This is me, and have a great rest of your day.